In this video, we're going to check out these sconce wall lights from Cool Lighting. I want to thank them for sending these out to us to check out in our house. We're going to be putting these up in our bedroom. So we've already measured where we're going to do these, but I'm going to show you what's inside the box and what you get. But this is what the wall sconces are going to look like. They are gold, and then they've got these little bubble acrylics that come out from them. So it's a really cool design. I've already taken these bases out and charged them. The bases do have a USB-C charging space on them. So you're going to plug them in right here. It does come with two, so you are able to do that. So you've got those, and then you've got the little switch right here, and then it does have a sensor on it. And then, so you've got two of these. I'll show you that. So we've got both of those. And then in addition to that, you've got your hardware for each one. So the way that these work is they have a magnet on the back of them. So you're going to mount these to your wall. You're going to mount these little brackets to your wall, and they will stay there. Whenever you need to hang it up, you can see it's got a magnet that just sticks to it. So you're able to hold this on the wall. And then whenever you need to take it off to charge it, you just pop this piece off of the magnet that's going to be mounted to the wall and charge it up. So you do get two brackets, you get two PC chargers, you do get the screws and the other pieces that hold if you're going into a drywall. If you're going into wood, you can just use the screws, but if you're going into drywall, you do have the mounts there. And then it does come with a couple of AAA batteries, which are going to be used for the remote, because again, this one does come with a remote with an on-off switch, 3 different colors of light. You've got a brightness and dark, you can dim it. It's got a timer for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and 4 hours, and then you have a button to turn the timer off. So if you turn a timer on and you want to go in and turn it off, you can just hit that button to turn the timer off. So we'll get the batteries put into that here in a second. In the other packet, you've got the same thing. You've got your cord, you've got your wall mount, and you've got your screws here. So that's that. And then also the last piece is going to be the actual light pieces themselves. So you'll see here, I'm not going to screw these in yet. I'm going to wait until we get it. Well, I guess we don't need that. We can go ahead and screw them in because we're not going to be mounting, we're going to be mounting the brackets. So this is what it's going to look like. And these just screw right into here like that. And then you do have an on and off switch. So I'll just go ahead and hit the on button. And you can see, turn it on to show you really quick what that looks like. So you've got the different color light settings for whatever type of mood you want in your room. But really cool. Really pretty looking. So we'll get these put together, and then I'm going to get the thing mounted up on the wall, and we'll go from there. To mount these, depending on if you are using the anchors, you will need a drill bit. So I've got my drill bit out right here. I do have a drill. Once we get the holes drilled for the brackets, then we will get the Phillips head screwdriver, because it does come with little Phillips head screws. So we're going to drill the holes with that. Let me finish putting these together really quick. This would look good in any room. I decided to go with my bedroom just because we have a gold ceiling fan in here. My wife's vanity has some gold accents on it. Just thought it would look good in here. But the cool thing is if you want to change it and move it somewhere else, you just pull the little brackets off the wall, move them wherever you want. Nothing is hardwired. So really cool how that is all able to just make it really easy to move it around wherever you'd like. These would probably look good in a bathroom. You could probably put them outside. You could probably put them in a guest room, maybe in a dining room on your wall, your living room, anywhere you need to add a little bit of extra light. So I'm going to get these mounted really quick, and then we'll go from there. So I've got my lines marked up here to where I want these. So I'm just going to go ahead and line this up with the other one there and get both holes started just so I know. So you can see we've got that mounted right there. So now all I have to do with this is come up here and slide it on. So we are good to go with that one. Take my pieces over to the other side really quick. So we got that one mounted on here, and for the light, we're just going to go pop it right on. And you can see how it just goes right into place there. So we've got our lights up and installed. I'm going to pull these curtains to just give you a little better visual of how these are going to look. So I've got my batteries in here, and all we're going to do is hit on, and now we've got these lights. So I think they look good, and the good news is that if they are a little crooked, they're easy to turn because you just have to slide on that magnet a little bit there. But so when you turn it on, that's the first level that you get there. You could change it to more of this color. You've got that color, and then you've got the more bluish color there. And again, if you wanted to dim them, so this is my wife's favorite. This is probably what we're going to keep it on here. But you can see you're able to dim them down, and that looks like the lowest setting there. So if you wanted to do a nice dark light ambience, and then you wanted to set a 1 hour timer, you could do so. So when it clicked, it just blinked. That means the timer was set. I'm going to turn the timer off. So we're good there. Anyway, I'm going to leave it on this setting. I'm just going to turn them all the way back up again. And I'm going to hit the off button, and they're off. So good to go. So if you're looking for some cool wall sconces for your home, I would highly recommend checking these out from Cool Light.